smiling. Look at us all smiling like we're getting our picture.
Because you think it's a pleasure. Cooking pan.
Really nice.
Peter pan.
Really live. Okay. Turning. Go back. Okay. Hi, my name is Olivia Dowling, and today I'm going to be talking about organ donation. By this time tomorrow, 12 people will be dead. It's not because they were in a car wreck, it's not because they were gunned down, and it's not because they weren't in a hospital, but simply because they couldn't get a life-saving transplant in time. 12 people will die because the organ transplant they needed will not be possible. Money's not the issue here, and nor is scarcity. There are more than enough potential donors who pass away each day who can meet all the needs of the people on the waiting list. The problem is those potential donors died without leaving instructions that they are prepared to help someone live after they've died. Are you a registered organ donor? Today I will discuss the need for organ donors, why myself and other people have become organ donors, and how to register to become one. I'll start by discussing the need for them. More than 123,000 men, women, and children currently at this minute need a life-saving organ transplant just in the U.S. 90% of Americans say they support organ donation, but nationally only 48% of licensed drivers are registered to be organ donors. According to the New York Times, most licensed drivers don't sign up to be organ donors due to fears about the organ donation process. Many people are concerned because of them being an organ donor, the doctors won't try as hard to save them. But according to Donate Life chairwoman Sarah Jones, the doctor who is trying to save the life of the injured patient is not the same doctor who recovers the organs for the transplant. In the U.S., every 12 minutes, another name is added to the waiting list, which means 4 people will be added to the transplant list today while you're currently listening to me. Over 28,000 people get transplants in the U.S. every year, and an average of 28,000 people are added to the transplant list in about 214 days. So now that I've discussed the need for the organ donors, I now will discuss why I and others chose to become organ donors. Donating organs isn't just saving the next person or person's life, but it is a gift to them and their family that people are truly in need of. Registering to become an organ donor is a charitable act that costs nothing, and an organ transplant for people means no longer having to depend on costly routine treatments. Sometimes, when people choose to donate their organs, it's because they truly take time to think about whether or not they want to donate them. I personally decided to become an organ donor because my friend 3 years ago saved 8 lives with his organs. And like me, others can become inspired by other donors saving lives. Organ donors think about lives they can potentially save and impact. In my opinion, not becoming a donor just doesn't make sense. Now lastly, I will discuss how to become an organ donor. There are many ways to become an organ donor. There are so many different websites online to register if you want to become one. It literally takes 2 minutes to sign up online. The most common website to register in Maryland is at donatelifemaryland.org. This website allows you to select specific limitations on what you would like to donate. You can also register as an organ donor through your local MVA. You can request that a heart be placed on your driver's license or state ID card to make it easy for medical providers to know if you want to donate or not. Another way to donate is to print out and carry a donor card. According to dmv.org, this is a legal document when it is signed and witnessed. This is also another way to show that you are an organ donor to medical providers. So becoming an organ donor can be really simple, and potentially saving a life is wonderful. So in conclusion today, I discussed the need for organ donors, I explained why people become organ donors, and I discussed how to become one. What if the person you knew was on the waiting list? I'm going to leave you with a quote from Miles Monroe. The value of life is not in its duration, but in its donation. You are not important because of how long you live. You are important because of how effective you live. Thank you.